Welcome to Kalamazoo, Michigan, Waldo Stadium, home to the Western Michigan Broncos. Broncos will kick it away first. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. So the Toledo Rockets offense will start this game off. And here he is. Let me tell you about this wide receiver. He is a route-running, DB, toasting, pass-catching, touchdown-scoring, woo, son of a gun.
I can't wait to see how this defense is going to try and corral this guy, because you play man-to-man, you risk him running right by you and catching the deep ball, but you play zone and you give him the opportunity to potentially make yards after the catch. Going to have to be really careful trying to cover that.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Running back searching for a hole. Hard running there. And that first defender was just waving at him after that sweet move. He picked up the first down. That's a first down for the offense. Off play action on first down. Got it behind the line. It's Jones. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. 2nd down coming up. The give to the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? From the gun. Give on the inside. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. And the Rockets will have it 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the give to the back. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. After the good pickup on 1st down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. This guy can throw it. Oh, he's going to pass it. It falls incomplete, and man, did they think they had that one set up, and it didn't quite work. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. He gets it oh so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
I know one thing this head coach does every week is he challenges his guys to start fast. And it's so important today, playing on the road in this kind of environment. You saw a nice drive. They didn't get the touchdown they would have loved, but still, kicking that field goal and taking this early lead, that's a statement for the visiting team.
So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. From inside the 10, here he comes. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Broncos offense will have its first possession of the game. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains. With a 1st down, they'll snap it from the 32. On the ground with the counter. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. And that is another 1st down for the offense. Looking for room, it's Buckley. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play at 2nd and 10. They go to the ground. A run up the middle is stuffed for no gain. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. Dropping back, it's Lowry. Finds his tight end.
On a big third down, love the discipline by the defense there. You got everybody with their eyes on the quarterback, rallying to the football, showing good speed on D. Nice tackle. Love the team defense.
Dude, how about that boom? I mean, you talk about power. That dude just booted that thing halfway across the field, completely flipping the field position and getting it down inside the 10. That is a nice job by that runner.
Tough run across the 5. He'll get it all the way out to the 8-yard line. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. Lining up to convert third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Firing to the right, complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to go up top on first down. Makes his connection. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the first down. Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now second down. They'll try the run. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Now the defense will try to rise up on third and short from the 21. From the gun, wants to pass. Release to the back. It's on target and complete. They make the stop, and that'll bring the first quarter to a close. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Toledo has the lead. One period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. And they've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the second. The Rockets look to keep this drive humming. They'll run it from the gun. Shakes off the tackler. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. Rides to the back. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Do they have another third down conversion in the bag? Already 2 for 2 on this drive. It's 3rd and 2. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. And the Rockets line up to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong. Only called on twice in the victory last week. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. Western Michigan has it back as they send the offense onto the field. Give to the running back. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. On the run, it's Buckley. Got room at the 35. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Might as well give it to him again. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. The toss to the outside. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. To the air, it's Lowry. Trying to get rid of it. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. And the Broncos will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Looking for a block. It's Crosby. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Guys, let's see what Toledo can get done on offense this time. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your play.
Got a lot of running room. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. You just got to get him to the ground quickly.
They feed him again. Fights off a defender. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots, you read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
The Rockets will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. Power football with the run. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. The play action fake. They're working that left side.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on you.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Broncos decide to punt it away.
On to punt it away.
No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Moves up to the 34-yard line. Give him a 10-yard pickup. Lining up from the 34 on 1st down.
And first down for the offense.
Caught in the backfield, it's Stevens. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Now on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he's brought down after a nice gain. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can build on this lead before the break.
First down for the offense.
Wants to throw. It's Gleason. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. They make the stop, and a good pickup there on 1st down. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. They're trying to get to him. He'll try to do it himself. Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact. And the Rockets come to the line with a new set of downs. He's looking to throw it. Fires to the big fella.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form tackle.
On 2nd down, just keeps firing. Got it set up on the outside. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. He looks that one in nicely. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. The Rockets will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. The snap sets up to throw. Touchdown, Toledo! And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board.
Number 10.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. And they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. To the ground with the back. On the move at the 30. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They'll give it to the back. Dances away from one. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Looking to throw, it's Lowry. Trying, lost one deep down the right side. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Fellas, you have been calling a great broadcast today from there in Kalamazoo. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on third down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those two stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Waldo Stadium.
And the Broncos will kick it away to start the second half. And he's going to try to return this one. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Guys, we're about to get another look at this Western Michigan offense. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one. Put your best plays together. Start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here executing at a high level.
If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. The Broncos will call on their punt team. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Fair catch is called for in the midst of all this rain. Concentrate on one thing. Make the catch. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And the Rockets will move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Incomplete, and very lucky that one wasn't picked off. And man, could they have used that. It'll be second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Caught over the middle. It's Jones.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? Second down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this third down manageable. Really nice job of executing that.
Finds his man down the middle. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. They'll try the right side. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. After the good pickup on first down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. The pull and throw off the RPO. The Rockets brought to the ground, but not before picking up the first. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Gleason. He's got his man.
Man, it's so important when you play QB. I got to know when to put some air on it, and I got to know when to rocket that thing in there. Work in the middle of the field. He knew he needed the rocket. Threw it in there. Great job, great catch.
Tackle is made after the first down. And the Rockets come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Grabbed behind the line, it's Stevens. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Rockets! They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. The offense strikes again to extend its lead here in the second half.
And they got everything working. How great is this? You extend your lead. Now you get your defense back on the field. Great job taking advantage of the situation and building on that lead.
Lining up to add another.
Kicker on for the extra point.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Two very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. UTEP packed a wallop today, and in many ways it felt like it packed Miners Nation with them too. This was supposed to be a road test, and instead it felt like a walk through the park in El Paso. It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way, but I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's 3rd down now. Looking to the big tight end. And the missed connection on 3rd down. And the Broncos will try to pin them back with the punt. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Toledo has the ball. Here comes the offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out everybody right now on the same page.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with the sack.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
The Rockets will punt it away on 4th down. Bringing out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Waves the arm for the fair catch, and the catch is made close to the 30-yard line. Western Michigan offense ready to go back to work. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. Right back to him on the ground. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. 3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? Trying to pick it up on the ground. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. The Broncos are moving quickly down the field. They're going to ride this running back. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. Looking for a gap. It's Buckley. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Less than a yard to go to pick up the 1st down. They'll go to the ground. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. They'll have to get it to the 37 on third down. Movement here from the tight end. Leaves it with the running back. And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. They'll try to pick up the first. Nice move to stay on his feet. They make the stop, and this running game moves the chains as they get the first down. And the Broncos come to the line with a new set of downs. On the option. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Offense bringing in the big boys, heavy personnel. Here's the handoff. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs. First and goal, and this feels like their chance to make a game of it. On the option. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense. Can the D deny them on second and goal? Trying play action. Under heat, he gets rid of it. He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to fight another play in the red zone. It'll be third down. Looking to throw, it's Lowry. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Got his man on the right. Touchdown, Western Michigan. That is the ultimate grab and go for the score.
Love the thought process by the quarterback here on this play. Nobody open in the end zone. Find your check down. Find the running back. He does that, and once this guy's got the ball in his hands, he shows you that elusiveness and his ability to sniff out the end zone.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they close to within 10, down 17-7. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
17, Western Michigan, 7.
He'll bring it out. It's Crosby. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Rockets offense is back on the field. One back in the backfield. He gets the carry. Works his way ahead for 3. They'll spot it at the 18. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Leaves it with the back. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Caught in the backfield, and Stevens didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. They'll probably bleed every second possible off this clock before they snap it. Cross the 30 to the 35, and that's a gain of 6. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. They'll try to get it through the air. He's got an open man. Right down the gut of the field. Touchdown, Toledo. And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
And it's now the second time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
Lining up for the PAT. And that extra point is a big one as they now have a 3-possession, 17-point lead in the 4th. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Here's the return from inside his 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Western Michigan has it back as they send the offense onto the field. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. They got it done running the ball.
And David, I don't think you have to overthink this thing. If they can't stop you running...
Can anyone catch him? He's at the 40. And it looked as if he might take that one all the way to the house. Just ran out of a little steam. The defense finally got it.
All right, David, as someone that loves defense and sound defense, how would you evaluate their job fitting that?
To quote the great philosopher Reese Davis, that was very ungood. Defense is about making the ball go where you want it to go. Like guys doing their job and fitting it to the second level player correctly. That was a clinic tape on what not to do.
They'll leave it with him. They'll give him a couple that leaves him with 3rd and 8. We hit the 2-minute warning, and this offense is desperate to make something happen and do it in a hurry. Wide receiver now comes in motion. They're setting up the screen. At the 20, he's got space. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
Good enough for a first down.
The give to the tailback.
The ball carrier is the running.
Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. They'll run play action. Getting some heat. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. The Broncos moving quickly to the line. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field. Offense set on 1st down. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Runs through the tackle.
These situations are preached so much in college football. Finishing a game strong, understanding circumstances. They are running the football right at you, trying to keep that clock moving, get a few first downs, and get a W.
He makes the tackle at the 33 after a pickup of 5. With the clock running, this should be the final play. You know, there's no real reason to panic, but if you think about it, when does panicking ever really help? But certainly this was a bitterly disappointing outcome.
And you can look at a lot of different statistics, and I know we tend to overcomplicate college football these days, but guys, at the end of the day, it comes down to 2 very simple things. You can't turn the ball over, and you can't have penalties. You do those things, David, and it'll beat you every time.
That's the difference between winning and losing. It's the small things, but find those things that you need to improve on. Keep working on them. Keep developing. Those things you do well, dude, let's do those. Let's do more of those things more consistent.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.